It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs. Standing in, Addison Russell. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way.
Russell.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Anderson is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
So he got him swinging. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Just underway here in Oakland. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So he was stepping in. Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now batting, Jurickson Profar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to count 0-2.
Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, David Bodie. Ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Three and 0 now. Popped high in the air. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Bases are empty.
The left fielder, Kyle.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good. Striding into the box, Matt Olsen. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Olsen is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. First pitch on its way.
Designated hitter.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Chapman has it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 2-0 count, the pitch. Line drive to center field. Canha is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So stepping in, Addison Russell flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Pinder. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Robbie Grossman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Robbie.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Real nice curveball there, had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, Chris.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. A 1-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the switch hitting second baseman, Jurickson Profar. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Javier Baez as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Pinder back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kenna going back on it and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
The third baseman.
So we're all tied up following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Hit to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first. So digging in now, Matt Chapman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Matt Chapman.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Olson over at second. Davis is over at first with one away. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, left fielder.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Bodie. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. Pinder is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Back to the top of the order now and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. Lou Trevino takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 62.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Swung on and missed, and that. Next up for the A's, Chris Herman. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Chad Pinder 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the line, that's a base hit. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit toward the hole. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2. Striding forward now is the DH, David Bodie. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Ready on 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2. He's running. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Number 61 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Your attention,
Here
please.
comes the first pitch.
Now pitching for the
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he will scamper back to first, safe. But oh boy, that's not the greatest base running in the world. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Bryant at second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. He got him. Lively foul. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. Brandon Kinsler enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike. Kinsler playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. And it's fouled away.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late. 2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that will bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Popped him up.
Hayward.
Chapman has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Blake Trinan comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Ready once again, Javier Baez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Russell is off at first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to. So now it's Mark Hanna. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And a ball 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. At the plate, Robbie Grossman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready now, Chris Furman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lifted into center field. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit down the 3rd baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. The throw into 2nd. And he is in there. Here's Chris Bryant now. Career against Blake Trinan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pinder on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now back.
Riding in once again, David Bodie. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this. Ian Happ will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. Diekman, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He's a 9-year major league vet. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game. So striding forward now, Jonathan Lucroy. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal,
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. Why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Batter number 10.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Jurix and Profar. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward.
Leading off with the Cubs.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Digging in, Addison Russell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
So he sets him down swinging. Addison Russell becomes the first out in the 9th inning. 0-1 the count. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The first baseman, number 44.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Nick Castellanos now. 2 home runs already. Joaquin Soria takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked.
A swing and a miss. Striding in to start the 9th, Matt Chapman. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Last time through was a base hit. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Cubs. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of. Now at the plate, Addison Russell, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Russell.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
7 o'clock.
Russell behind 0-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. Why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Addison Russell is retired to kick off the inning. Hit high and deep out to left. Grossman going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He carries a .393 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Profar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting 4.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Matt Chapman. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Profar on third, Grossman on second, Olson at first, 1 gone. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The count now at 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Now with the plate, Kyle Schwarber. They'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. 2 hits in 7 tries. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting it.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Comes set. The 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. 0-2. Here it is. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2. Standing in, Chris Herman. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 1 for 3. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 balls and no strikes to Chris Herman. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Chad Pinder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And just a masterful job of pitching. Settling in now, Tony Kemp. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that's in there, base hit. So it's back to the top of the order now. And the shortstop, Addison Russell, will bat next. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Pause. Now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. Here's Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw it.
Threw it right past him. Striding in, Jurickson Profar. He drew a walk his first time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Profar has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Robbie Grossman. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Matt Olson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that misses ball one. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Olsen over at second. Chapman at first. 2 out in the inning. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he'll get under it to put it away and foul. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. Pops this one up. Simeon waits on it. One away. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
In for strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Left fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offering. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now a look and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Jason Hayward now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Kemp ranging back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Digging in now, Chris Herman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Rowan Wick answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Number 50.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. He loses him on ball 4. In now, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Semien.
And he misses again, 2-0. Pinder leads off first with 1 away. 3-0 now. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Tyler Chatwood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Chatwood playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. Just keeping him close. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to come in. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The left fielder,
here's Robbie Grossman as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Hitter, Tony Kemp.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Bailey is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Addison Russell. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into third. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base. And number 61 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 61.
And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball just inside. Rizzo at second. Castellanos on at first with 2 down. He struck him out, and that'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And Olsen with a drive out to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
High and deep to right center. Hayward on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And the pitch. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Tony Kemp, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Addison Russell. Lou Trevino takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now
a ball and no strikes.
Number 62. Lou.
High strike there, and it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Kemp at second with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the. At the plate, Chris Herman.
Leading off for the A's, the catcher, Chris.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And that one is gone. Stepping in, Marcus Semien comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's over. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brandon Kinsler enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 out. Now batting, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Profar. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Up next,
so here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. He struck him out the 3rd time. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And Hayward has a base hit. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. 2 hits in.
Tony Kemp.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 35.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. David Bodie will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Bodie is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but
a swing and a miss. So now it's Mark Hanna.
The athletic.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So stepping in, Chad Pender. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Herman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit, and he'll scramble back to first safely. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention,
Steve Cishek answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And the pitch on 2-1, and it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Jurickson Profar, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
2-2. This is line to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Runner at second, 1 away. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Now both runners on the move. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. A tag for 1, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jurickson Profar. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Robbie Grossman will be next. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Into the box, Robbie Grossman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Profar aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up, and a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this So digging in now, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one
Leading
under
off
the
for
lights.
Athletics, the shortstop, Marcus.
Here comes the first pitch.
Semien.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
7
His
o'clock.
past history against John Lester, he's only 2 for 10. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hips started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
All even now, 2-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Batting third.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Two and 2 the count. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The second baseman.
Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Oh, no, he muffed it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, so a fine. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mark Canha.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That finds the zone, a called strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Josh Fegley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nick Castellanos now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Fegley finds it. And the throw is in time. Castellanos is retired, and there's one away. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play. Something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So striding forward now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Here's the 2-1 home. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Schwarber rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. His career line against Roark up until this point. No hits in 20 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hayward playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
There's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay, a tag, and he is out at second. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two, swinging.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chad Pinder goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And this is taken in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher, Tanner Roark, will be the next to hit. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Back to the top of the order now. And the shortstop, Addison Russell, will bat next. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
1 strike.
Lester on at first, nobody out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kenna is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
On to first, a double play. So 2 are gone now.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kenna giving chase. Running hard. He's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Castellanos takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0. Now back digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
First base.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball one to start the at-bat. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Number 61 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center field.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth. Yasmera Petit answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Petit.
Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. 0-1, here's the pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
0-2.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The second baseman.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that that'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Olson.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. One gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Begley.
Josh Begley.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting. Right
here comes the first pitch.
Hinder.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar. He popped out in his first trip. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Yusmeiro Petit. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. 0-1 the count. Franklin Barreto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 2 out, nobody on.
Franklin Barreto.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chris Davis would be next. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Rowan Wick trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 50.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Davis is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Barreto on second, Simeon at first, 2 out in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Brandon Kinsler answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another shot now, Mark Canha, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. 1-0 the count. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. He'll come to the plate with it, and he's safe. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Chris Herman will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The count now at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Lou Trevino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 62.
Here's Javier Baez. He was a double play victim last time around. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Number 5.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Trevino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's there. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ryan Buchter, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin.
A swing and a miss. Ready now, Chad Pinder. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Tyler Chatwood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Robbie Grossman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Oakland, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Steve Cishek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. A ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Late that time for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blake Trinan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the sixth. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pinder has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 0 for 4.
Lucroy.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. So now it's Mark Canha. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
The center fielder, Mark.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Matt Olson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
first pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
55.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Chris Herman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Herman.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Blake Trinan. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0. Here it is. Flips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
From the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Ian Happ will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So we're all tied up following the home run. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Addison Russell. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the
44. Anthony.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Number 35.
Pinder back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Baez breaks from first. Down the third baseline. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Oakland.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Mark is
4-1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate, Chris Davis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Hayward, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The third base.
Striding in, Matt Chapman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Chapman is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's up and in for ball 1.
Kyle Schwarber.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now, this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball, exit.
Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's 0 for 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning. Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. Off and running is Hayward. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pinder is under it, and he makes the... In now, Matt Olson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A weak chopper up the line.
Matt Olson.
Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The catcher, number 5.
Now to the plate, Chris Herman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Into the box now, Chad Pinder. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it. Tony Kemp is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Tony
David Bodie is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 2. Joaquin Soria comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Soria.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Skied into straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. The next hub up, Addison Russell. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Herman recovers, and that ends the inning. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 24.
Now in the box, Jurickson.
Kimbrell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Corbin Joseph will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 56. Corbin Joseph.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And he takes this one high. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Hayward is there, and he has it for the first out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Liam Hendricks comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Number 16.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Popped him up. Herman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. No balls and 1 strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his pitch.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. At the plate, Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mark Hanna. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam. But, you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Chris Herman. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and the runner will score from second. Now he's safe at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The right field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. He swings and misses, throw down, and he is out. Here's Chris Bryant now as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The Cubs find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The center fielder.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Bryant is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Herman has it, and he makes the throw to first. Hayward is retired, 2 down now. Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Lucroy.
Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy.